Hey there, this is C.W. Johnson Jr., and this is Off the Beaten Civil War Path. Today we're at the site of the Battle of Marks Mills, where Confederate General James Fagan ambushed the cavalry wagons of Union General Frederick Steele on April 25th, 1864, during the Camden Campaign, which is part of the Red River Campaign. And this was the Arkansas front of that campaign, and as you can see, there's a lot to see around here regarding farm equipment, this old graveyard here, and we are at the very end of a road, so this definitely qualifies as off the beaten Civil War path. Marks Mills Historic Battlefield Site. Down that road you'll find the place where Confederates inflicted over 1,000 casualties on Union forces in April 1864, with only about 200 casualties inflicted upon them, thus making it a turning point in the Arkansas front of the Red River Campaign, making it a decisive battle. As you can see, it's definitely off the beaten path. I hear banjos! Drive faster! Now at this turn in the road, you can find a lot of information about the Battle of Marks Mill. There's what's supposed to represent a cannon. There's honoring those who helped created this park and those who fought here back in April 1864. There's a map, gives you an idea of what was happening that day. There's a trail map that they really need to clean off, make it easier to read. Right here's just a basic overview of the Red River Campaign in Arkansas, known as the Camden Campaign. And right there is the battle trail for you to follow to find out more information about the historical events that occurred here. I wonder if these ruts were made by the Union wagon train back in April 1864. Probably weren't, but they certainly show what kind of terrain the Union was having to deal with and why it was so hard for the wagons to move, thus making them easy to catch. Hey Arkansas, you need to replace these papers and glass. They're getting kind of stained and rusty. Thank you. Along the nature trail, you can find these grave markers for unknown soldiers who were buried in the area. And you can also find out the history of the Southern Cross of Honor. Monument honoring the Union dead, the Battle of Marks Mill. Here's how the Civil War should be remembered. We should honor the bravery of both the Confederate soldiers and the Union soldiers side by side, because they're all equally brave. let's check out the Jim Nick Nature Trail. Somewhere around here was where Mark's Mill was. That stream over there will be what you call the old mill stream. This is where a home was during the battle of Mark's Mill, and the people who lived here witnessed the battle and took care of the wounded and dead afterwards. Over there is an old well they used to draw water from. That's a mean looking cattle guard right there. What you looking at? While you're visiting the battlefield, be sure to visit the Mark's Mill Cemetery, which has many historic graves, including a couple of veterans of the War of 1812. Here are the official state markers created by the Arkansas State Park System. And there you can see an illustration of what the battle was like. Close quarters, very violent and rough. And here's talking about the people the civilians that witnessed the battle. If you want to learn more about the battle, be sure to check out their cell phone tour. And then you can walk through this beautiful place and meditate on the sacrifices paid here back in 1864. Here's a historical marker in regards to the Marks Mills that you can find in downtown Fordyce, Arkansas. Be sure to read both sides. And over there is a memorial to local soldiers from the wars of the 20th century. It's a beautiful downtown area. Be sure to come and check it out when you visit Marks Mills Battlefield. This is the Civil War room in the Dallas County Historical Museum in Fordyce, Arkansas, which is about, 10 miles or so from the Marks Mills battlefield. But you can learn more about the war between the states in Arkansas, and especially the southwest area. There's the military room where you can learn more about military history, those who have gone to serve from Dallas County in the Fordyce area in the U.S. military through wars like Vietnam and Korea and World War II and the War on Terror. And if you're planning on visiting Arkansas, be sure to stop by the Arkansas Welcome Center. Pick up the trail, a guide to the Arkansas Civil War Heritage Trail, which is a great map to help you plan your journey off the beaten Civil War path. On the back here, there's some more information and pictures. And if you're planning on visiting southwestern Arkansas, be sure to pick up one of these brochures at the Welcome Center about the Red River Campaign in the natural state. It's very detailed and informative.
I hear banjos! Drive faster!